Yeah. You have any doubt so far to be asked?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Take page number 14. Dissolution 14. Okay, page number. Taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. A, B and C were in partnership firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2 is to 1 is to 1. There are three partners A, B, C, and their profit sharing ratio is 2 is to 1 is to 1. Their balance sheet showed following positions on date of dissolution. So as I told you, always first see the liability or asset side, both the sides you have to check. Any distributable item is there. Creditors, bills payable, A's loan. So A is a partner and A has given loan to the firm, that is why it is in the liability side. So partner's loan will not come in realization account. You have to prepare separate A's loan account. There you have to write in the credit side by balance BD and you have to write 20,000. Then you have to show the payment there. Then Mrs. A's loan. Mrs. A's loan is external liability. This will come in realization account. Workmen's compensation fund. For this we have to read the adjustment what is given. Because what is the rule in dissolution? Again I am revising the rule. Whenever there is any claim from workers, that amount only you have to show as liability in the credit side of realization account. For the same, you have to show the payment simultaneously in the debit side of realization account. And suppose any excess is left, that will be distributed among partners. This is the rule. Now capitals ABC, so their capital will go in capital accounts by balance BD ABC 40 20 20 in this way. Now what about the asset side? Fixed assets 50,000, stock 60,000, debtors 30,000. So debtor will come in the debit side of realization account 30, but this provision in dissolution you have to show it in the liability side. As liability you have to treat. So in realization account in the credit side you have to write by provision for bad and doubtful debts 2,000 rupees you have to show there. Furniture, goodwill, and what I said for rest of the chapters like admission, retirement, death, this existing goodwill we should write it off in old ratio, but in dissolution you have to treat it as normal assets. So this will also go in realization account debit side. We are not going to distribute this in dissolution. It should be treated as other assets. So you have to show it in the debit side of realization account. This is the difference between other chapter and this chapter. Cash at bank, this will also not come in realization account. Separate bank account you have to prepare. There to balance BD you have to write 10,000. Any doubt so far, dear?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now we are going to see the adjustments. Okay. So A agreed to take over furniture at 20% less than the book value. Who is A? A is our partner and he is taking asset of the business. Okay. Furniture he is taking. So see furniture is 20,000 given. A is the partner, he is taking furniture at 20% less than the book value. 20% you have to calculate of 20,000. If you calculate how much it will come, I think 4,000 it will come. So A will take furniture for 16,000 as per the question. So if any partner is taking any asset of the business, then what will be the journal entry? Partners capital account debit to realization account. This will be the journal entry. So now A is taking the furniture. So journal entry will be A's capital account debit 16,000 to realization account 16,000, because A will pay to the business 16,000. That is the reason we are debiting A's capital account, since he is taking the assets. Suppose the assets are sold somewhere else and business realized cash, then bank account debit to realization account. But if any partner is taking any asset, then partner's capital account debit to realization account. This will be the journal entry. Kindly write the journal entry also. Now, next, fixed assets realized 32,000 and stock 55,000. So, fixed assets and stock, by selling those assets, firm received 32 plus 55,000. So, what will be the journal entry? If any assets are sold, bank account debit to realization account. And you have to write separately. By selling fixed assets, business got 32,000. By selling stock, business received 55,000. So, journal entry will be bank account debit to realization account. Till here, any doubt, Pavitra? Yes?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, bad debts amounted to rupees 5,000. Here in this question, bad debts is given 5,000 rupees. So, you cannot do the adjustment, okay? You can't do the adjustment from provision like other chapters. Like if it was admission, retirement or death, and in adjustment bad debts is given, we know how to treat it. This 5,000 you will be adjusting from provision 2,000, and rest of the 3,000 we will be showing as loss and revaluation account debit side to like you will show what you will show to bad debts 3,000 you will show, but this is dissolution, so you can't do that. Then what you have to do, this bad debts 5,000 you have to subtract from the original debtors 30,000 minus 5. So 25,000 debtors realized. The meaning of this in dissolution is you have to subtract the bad debts from the original debtors, and whatever amount is coming you have to assume that much business has realized from debtors. So debtors, total debtors amounted 30,000 less bad debts 5,000. So how much business actually realized? 30 minus 5, 25,000. Now the next. Expenses of realization were rupees 3,000. So realization expenses is 3,000 rupees. And nothing is given about the expenses. Who is bearing, who is paying, nothing is given. In such a question, you have to assume firm is bearing, firm is paying. If firm is bearing, then realization account debit, firm is paying to cash account. So, realization account debit to cash account 3,000, 3,000. You can write to bank account expenses, realization expenses 3,000 in the debit side of realization account. Creditors were to be paid after 3 months. So, how much creditors? See in the liability side 40,000. Now, what the question is saying, only after 3 months from now, means from the date of dissolution, after 3 months only creditors should be paid by the business, and therefore paid at a discount of 5% per annum. PA means per annum. But what happens, since the firm is getting closed, it is coming to an end, the shutting down. So now we have to make the payment to creditors. So creditors are giving us 5% discount per annum. They are talking per annum. So see, total creditors 40,000. How much business will get discount from creditors? You have to calculate 5%. But since before 3 months business is making payment, this 5% is for 1 month. So 3 by 12, you have to calculate discount for 3 months. In this way you have to do the calculations, and you have to see how much creditors are giving discount. So 40,000 multiplied by 500 multiplied by 3 months 3 by 12. 500 rupees creditors will give discount. So how much business needs to make payment to creditors? 40,000 minus 500, 39,500. To bank account, in bracket you can write creditors and the amount 39,500. Next, there was a claim of rupees 6,400 for damages against the firm. Now some damages must have happened in business. So for that the other person is claiming 6,400. Business needs to make this payment. It had to be paid. So not paid yet. Now this payment 6,400 should be paid. So any expenses you have to write it down if the payment is done. To bank account, in bracket you can write the claim and 6,400. In this way you have to do. Now the question is asking to prepare only realization account. So prepare realization account. The format debit, credit, particulars amount, particulars amount. What is the rule? Always you have to transfer all the assets. You have to empty the balance sheet. You have to transfer the assets to realization account. So two fixed assets 50,000, two stock 60,000, two debtors 30,000. This provision will go in the credit side. By provision for bad and doubtful debts 2,000 rupees. Then two furniture 20,000, two goodwill 18,000. Then to bank account, how this bank account came? That realization expenses paid by the business 3,000. Now we will see the credit side, that is liability side. So credit side of realization account we are going to write by creditors 40,000, by bills payable 10,000 and by Mrs. A's loan 16,000. A's loan will not come here. You have to prepare a separate A's loan account. But in this question, no need to prepare because question is asking you to prepare only realization account. So no need to pass any journal entry. Proper working notes you should show and accordingly you should prepare the account. Now after that, A is a partner who took furniture. He needs to make payment to the business. So now the journal entry A is capital account debit to realization. So in the credit side by A is capital. And you have to write in bracket furniture. A has taken furniture for 16,000. Now next by bank we read the adjustment. So fixed assets realized 32,000. So bank account debit to realization account. Credit side by bank fixed assets 32. In the same way stock realized 55,000. So bank account debit to realization account. By bank account in bracket stock 55,000. About debtors they said bad debts amounted to 5,000. So that 5,000 from debtors you have to subtract. 30,000 total debtors minus 5, 25,000 now the debtors. Now this 25,000 business is realizing, getting from debtors. So again bank account debit to realization account. So by bank in bracket you can write debtors and this 25,000 you can write it down in this way. Then the claim was there for the damages. Business needs to make the payment 6,400. So again any expenses if business is making payment, what will be the entry? Realization account debit to bank. So in the debit side you have to write to bank that claim 6,400. Now if you see in this question there are some liabilities about which the question is silent. For example, bills payable. You have transferred this liability in the credit side of realization account. In adjustment, nothing is given about the payment. What I said, you can't leave as it is even if the question is silent. You have to do the payment at book value. So, you will do the book value payment, that is realization account debit to bank account 10,000. In the debit side you have to write to bank. In bracket you have to write bills payable and what is the amount? 10,000 rupees. Now again if you see that goodwill, it is an intangible asset and no information is given about this intangible asset for how much it was sold. So what I said, for goodwill, copyright, trademark, license, computer software, all these intangible assets, if question is silent about selling it, you should leave it as it is. You can't sell yourself, you should leave it. You should not take this in the credit side, or you should not do anything, just leave it as it is. Now if you see workmen's compensation fund 20,000, again no information is given how much the workers are claiming. Nothing is given in our question. So you have to distribute this among partners in their ratio, and this will go in partners capital account. Now what will be the journal entry for workmen's compensation fund distribution? How many partners are there? A, B, C, 3 partners. So journal entry will be what? Workmen's compensation fund 20,000 account debit, 2 A's capital, 2 B's capital, 2 C's capital. This 20,000 you have to distribute into 2:1:1 in this way. So A will get 20,000 multiplied by 2/4. Then B will get 20,000 multiplied by 1/4. C will get 20,000 multiplied by 1/4. In this way you have to show your working notes properly and distribute them among the partners. But in our question they are not asking to prepare partners capital account, so no need to prepare if the question is not asking you. Suppose the question asks you, then you have to transfer this into credit side of partners capital account. Question is silent, so no need to prepare partners capital account. They are asking you to prepare only realization account. So in this way you have to check whether all the liabilities are paid, whether all the assets are sold or not. So creditors, if you check, we did the payment. Bills payable, question was silent, so we did the payment ourselves. A's loan, it will not come in realization account, it will be prepared separately and the payment will be done. Here also no need, because they are not asking you to prepare any loan account. Mrs. A's loan 16,000 you have shown, Mrs. A's loan. Now again the question is silent about Mrs. A's loan. Question is not telling you to make the payment. It is external liability. These things you have to check. Now you have to do the payment yourself at book value. So realization account debit to bank. In the debit side you will write to bank. Bracket you can write Mrs. A's loan 16,000. Bills payable also you are doing yourself. Question is silent. Question is not telling you. Workmen compensation fund you distributed among partner. That is also not recorded here, because question is not asking you to prepare partners capital account. So now come to the asset side. Fixed assets, stock, both these we sold. Now debtors also we did. About furniture, question is the partner, one of the partner took furniture, so question said that also we did. Goodwill we have nothing to do, and cash at bank will go in the bank account. Again no need to prepare any bank account, any partners capital account. Question is not asking. Only realization account question is asking. You can prepare only realization account. So now we did with the question. Just now you have to do the sum total. Sum total of credit side. So 2,000 plus 40,000 plus 10,000 plus 16 plus 16 plus 32,000 plus 55 plus 25,000. All these you have to add together. Then you will see that debit, this is credit side. So credit side is less than debit side. Debit side will be more if you do the total. So if you see the debit side, 50,000 plus 60 plus 30 plus 20 plus 18 plus 3,000 plus 39,500 plus 6,400 plus 10,000 plus 16,000. If you add all these together, all are debit side items, you will find that debit side is more than credit side. It means what? If debit side is more than credit side, there is loss on realization. So now both the sides total will be 2,52,900. You have to write this amount both the side. 2,52,900. You have to close the account by writing the amount. Now after that, what will happen? After this, whatever loss, like total credit side and debit side, we found that debit side is more. So debit side 2,52,900, you have to subtract the other items, that is credit side items. You add all together and subtract, then you will get loss. That loss you have to write in the credit side of realization account. Loss will be 56,900. Do the calculation and check whether it's coming. So 56,900 is the loss on realization. By loss on realization, A is capital, B, C. This 56,900 should be distributed among A, B, C in 2:1:1 ratio. In this ratio, you have to distribute these 56,900. So A will bear the loss 28,450. B will bear 28,450. C will bear 14,225. In this way, 56,900 loss will be borne by the partners in their ratio. Since the question didn't ask you to prepare any partner's capital account, so you can leave it. If the question is asking you to prepare, then in the debit side of partner's capital account, you have to write to loss on realization account, and these amounts you will write in the debit side of partner's capital account, which will reduce partner's capital. And you have to see the entries from realization account also. Like some partner has taken furniture, so he needs to make the payment to the business. You will write in the debit side of partner's capital account. Anything like that you have to show. Then in partner's capital account, once you prepared, you have to add all together and you have to do the final settlement. To bank you will write. Then you have to prepare bank account. Then you have to see bank account will tally automatically if you are doing the question correctly. After that, what you have to do? After doing that, you have to prepare bank account. After preparing bank account, then A's loan account also you have to prepare. In A's loan account, first you will be writing in the credit side by balance BD, whatever A's loan is given. After writing that, you have to show the payment in the debit side. In the debit side, you will write to bank account, and whatever payment is there, that you have to write it down. In this way, you have to prepare. Since here the question is silent, so question is asking you to prepare only realization account, so you can prepare only realization account. Yes, Pavitra, you have any doubt?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, so in dissolution you have anything to ask? Because the chapter I have finished. In the next class I will be starting shares, which is really a very big chapter and it will take time. So in your school, which chapter they are doing, dear?
Ma'am, they are in issue of shares now.
Oh, shares only they are doing in your school?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So on Friday we will start shares. Okay, issue of shares we can start from Friday onwards. So how
Okay,
you are feeling that chapter? It's easy to understand?
Yes, ma'am, now it's the starting, so I'm feeling it easy. Let's see what happens.
Okay, fine. Any exams, anything you're having? Upcoming exam?
I'll have my periodic test in September of 20 marks.
Of 20. Which chapters are coming?
Retirement and death, and dissolution.
Okay. So dissolution you have started practicing from your book, dear. Whatever book you are having, D.K. Goyal, I think, right? D.K. Goyal you are having.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you started doing the sums from that book?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you able to solve it?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm able to solve it.
Okay, and death, retirement, all those chapters you finished? The sums from your book?
I'm doing everything simultaneously.
Okay, you're doing everything simultaneously. So if you come across any doubt, anything, don't hesitate, okay? Feel free to
Yes.
ask the doubts. That's why you are coming here, right? In order to clear your doubts. So don't feel any shy or any kind of thing. You can WhatsApp me if you are struggling with any question, any concept, anywhere you're lacking, I'm there to help you out, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay, dear. Thanks. So I think today we can just end the class, right? What you said, new chapter we can start in the next class. Is it okay for you?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So on Friday onwards we will start issue of shares. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, dear.